y'all doing? Good.
Great, man.
Good.
Blake, we've heard a lot from GJ King talking about tight ends. He's lightly promised there'll be more use of tight ends this year. Have you noticed a difference in fall camp? Are you guys getting out there a little more, or how's it been?
Yeah, already. I mean, we're already into day 5 camp, and I mean, we've got all the tight ends flexed out. You know, as a single receiver, just more involved in the pass game, I would say. Just the more meetings we are, the more we're installing. For us to get the rock, and so it's our job to be prepared and be that next play mentality, and always have it be us. So excited for it.
Coach was just saying that it's one of the deepest rooms on the team, listed as the second deepest on offense behind running backs. It seems you're the leader of that deep room. How does that feel? Do you feel any responsibility to put guys under your wing?
100%. I mean, I'm pretty old now. My birthday's next week. We have a lot of young guys in the room, but a lot of young guys that are capable of being a starter. You know what I mean? So it's my job to set the tone, set the standard for the group, and be that leader, like you said, and just being my last year, just kind of taking that one play mentality the whole time, and just having those guys just follow my lead and just leading by example. So it's been good so far.
Going into this fall camp, just what is something you think this offense needs to improve on to get better? But also with this tight end, what do they need to do to get better?
Just the tempo aspect. I mean, you got to be in shape to play in this offense. I mean, it's not easy to play in this offense. So you always got to know your keys, know your plays, and just trust that your coach is going to put you in the right position to be successful, and just take what you learn in the meet rooms to the field and just apply it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Coach said it was the most competitive practice so far.
Yeah.
Do you think the offense or the defense won today, in your opinion?
I mean, I'm going to be biased, but I mean, the offense won today. I mean, from start to finish. I mean, obviously, defense is going to have their wins here and there, but I think out of the series, I think the offense won. Yeah.
Have you noticed the difference at all between Coach Keppel at OC as opposed to Mac Leftwich, them switching OCs? Is there a difference in how you guys approach everything, or is it about the same?
Honestly, for me, I can't really answer that question. I wasn't really with, I was hurt last year, so I don't really have any experience with Coach Leftwich. But I mean, Coach Keppel's done an amazing job. He stepped right in. He knows his role. He knows he's been in the offense for a while, so he knows the ins and outs of it. And so him and Coach Kenny do a really good job of putting everybody in position to be successful. So it's going well so far.
Yeah, how's that rehab process been for you? Just trying to get back from injury, just trying to get, maybe not 100% healthy, but just getting healthy enough to where you're at full strength.
Right. This isn't my first injury, you know what I mean? So the injury I had last year wasn't my first time, so I knew what to expect. I knew how to approach it with the right intent, the right mindset, and so it was just that day-to-day grind. I mean, it takes a toll on your body and your mind, but it's just what you're willing to do, what you're willing to sacrifice to get to this point. So I feel like I did a great job, getting to this point and just, taking that next step forward and just, trying to be successful in this offense and for this team.
Yeah, what does it mean to get into the right mindset when you have an injury like you've had?
I mean, you just got to attack it every day. I mean, there's days where you wake up and you're just, extremely sore, you don't want to get up. You kind of just want to lay there. But, I mean, it's just you got to get up. You got to do it every day. Because someone else, is injured, they're going to get that treatment, that extra work. So it's just like I don't want to fall behind. So that's kind of just my mindset, is just taking that one day rep mentality.
It gets kind of lonely when you're injured. You're in the training room all the time. You're away from the team. Yeah. How do you stay a part of the team? And was it a lot of your teammates kind of still keeping you around and stuff? What was that process?
Yeah, it's just being engaged. Just obviously I'm gonna be off to the side, but it's just having that interaction with them on the side and just talking through certain stuff that they might have questions on. Because I know I'm an older guy. I've seen it all and kind of been around the business a while. So. Just giving that feedback and just that vice versa with them, and just talking things through and just making sure everyone's on the same page. So it's been good so far.
There's a lot of new guys in in general on the roster. Whenever they're asking about adjusting to the offense, what's the thing that you emphasize the most? They're confused?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to know everything, but if you're not in shape, you can't play. You know what I mean? If you're falling behind, you're not getting set up, getting lined up quick. I mean, you're not helping the team. You're hurting the team at all. So it's just really just making sure you're in shape, and then just being able to play when you're tired. Because I mean, it's a tough offense to play, but when you play fast, you know what you're doing. It's pretty fun to play in.
Yeah, being a tight end in this offense, what was that when you first got introduced to this offense, especially the hype, the speed of it and just the tempo of it? How did that? I guess what was the main thing you noticed? Especially when you came from your other school.
Yeah, I mean. Everywhere you're gonna have kind of the same, concepts. Everyone kind of does the same thing. It's just how it's taught, really, and how the verbiage and all that. But it's really just applying, what you know beforehand, just applying it to the field. I mean, coaches, like I said, the coaches are going to tell you how they want it, and then it's your job to do it, apply it to the field. So I think it's pretty simple, not pretty simple to do it like that. So.
You know, so last year, the Sun Belt for Texas State, I know it's going to be your last year as well. You won't be joining them in the Pac-12, but is there still a little bit of extra oomph wanting to get a conference title before you?
Man, that's what we talk about every day. I mean, Coach Kenny breaks every team meeting out on champions, and that's just our mindset. That's our goal. But we know that we can't get to that unless we put in that work every day. And so I feel like the thing that we're doing right now, we're doing a great job of really getting lined up, being in shape, and just really taking what coaches tell us what to do from the film room and applying to the field. Because I mean, that's just the most important thing. So I think that's our only goal right now is to win a championship.
Blake, you were at Oklahoma before this stop, right? And that was before the move to the SEC, obviously.
Correct.
But there was that year where they they announced it, and then teams in the Big 12 are kind of gunning for Oklahoma and Texas. Can you kind of speak on that experience and how that might be this year for Texas State moving to the Pac-12? Do you expect teams to really be going out after y'all for
Honestly, I don't think so. I mean, it's just we're still part of the Sun Belt, and we're gonna take it one game, 1 week at a time. I feel like the Pac-12, we don't talk about that at all really because it doesn't really apply to us this year. So just focus on what we need to focus on and just take it one day at a time. That's really all it is. There's nothing more to it.
With this team, the past few seasons, they made it to bowl games, got those bowl wins, which is obviously a great accomplishment. But for this team to make that next jump to start competing for those conference championships, what does this team need to do to get to that level?
Yeah, the competition every day. I mean, the good on good aspect. I mean, you see, I don't know if y'all are out there. I mean, we're just going good on good most of the time, and it's just making that person better. Just iron sharpens iron, and just every time it's good work on both sides. And so we keep that up, that intensity up, and it could be special this year for the Bobcats. So.
Obviously there's a quarterback competition going on. How is that? What is it like playing for Brad Jackson's out there, Holden Gerner's out there, Keldrick's out there?
Yeah.
What's the difference between those quarterbacks, and just talk in general about it?
It's good first year guys. They're all in the same system, and I feel like they all do a great job of just operating and getting everybody lined up and knowing where to dice the ball when it needs to be or checking it down when it needs to be. So they're all doing a really good job of just helping each other, in the film room, even on the sideline, just coaching each other up and just giving each other encouragement. So, there's not really anything they do differently. They all kind of do pretty much the same thing. They can run, they can throw. So it's really cool. It's really special for me to see all three of them kind of operate the way they do.
We've heard a lot about how important the quarterback is, specifically in this offense, because how many choices they have to make in a vertical choice-driven style offense. And seeing that, them putting that much into their hands, does that change your job at all when okay, it's a lot of this is going to be up to them, what's going to happen in this play? Does that trickle down to you and your decision making?
I don't think so. I trust them. I know the preparation they put in. I know the work they put in behind the scenes, the film work that they do together. And so I know it's just my job. It's part of my 111th as a person on the field to do what I'm supposed to do, and I know that they'll make their decisions. So I trust what they do on the field.
Can you brag on some of the other tight ends for us? Ty Stammy is here.
I can brag on all of them.
Jake Simpson. You go ahead and just talk all about that.
It's been unbelievable. Coming back from injury and actually being involved and being around the guys and making plays with all of them. It's just really encouraging. Ty Stammy, he's 6'7", 6'8", and he's long arms. He make any play, any block. Tightest lines. He's been here for now going on 4 years. He's a vet here. Jake Simpson's unbelievable in the blocking scheme. Catches the rock really well. Jordan Williams obviously is coming back from injury, but he's doing a really good job doing the mental reps, and you're not getting a game right, you're getting a mental rep, and that really shout out to him for doing that. Snodgrass, he's new. He's been here about a month now, not even probably a month, and he's really picking up on things fast. And Arvis Battle, he's gonna be special one day. He's gonna be real special one day.
The NCAA instituted that new rule this year where they'll penalize teams that take too long on defensive substitutions. That seems like it's gonna be particularly useful for y'all's scheme with the up-tempo offense. Have you guys talked about that at all?
No, I don't think so. I don't think what the defense does kind of is going to depict what we do. We're going to play the same way every time. It's up-tempo offense and just see if you can line up fast enough in front of us and then stop it. So, it's the same mentality every time, every rep. So that's what we're going to do.